And I'm pressing the button. As the button was pressed, don't you dare touching the nozzle. There is no nozzle, there is only button. Damn, if there was a nozzle or anything like that, I would certainly use it instead of a freaking button. But it's just a button. So, whatever can I do? Whatever the hell can I stream? I can absolutely stream Sheik against Inspired, because it was quite a new game, played on 9th of October. So in the end, uh, it's relatively new. Oh god, the chat is still alt on my phone. Please turn on. Please turn on. Oh god, it doesn't work. Nothing works. Finally. Sheik is an undead player from Russia. Inspired is a human player from somewhere, really. Blue, white, greenish flag. I am sorry if there is certain people from whatever country it is. If there are certain people from whatever country it is, I don't know shit about your country, at least about your country's flag, because I'm not really that good at knowing flags. Yes, it's so easy to learn them all, but what's the freaking point? To learn them all. Yes, my micro is functioning. So, in the end, I can start streaming about now, I guess. Yeah. Everything's ready. Everything. Oh god, except me. I'm so freaking burpy and not healthy and not fine. Oh god. This ramen. This ramen was evil. Please let me live. Let me live, hot pepper. Oh god. Yeah, so capsaicin is not really any kind of toxic or anyhow damaging substance. It's just being quite obnoxious to your receptors. It's been, oh god, how do you say it in English? I don't know. It's been annoying. No, annoying is a correct word, but in a different form. Anyway, Shake against Inspired. It's already a good moment to start. I've got to check my Twitch. My Twitch is amazing. Right, my Twitch is working. Everything's working. And oh god, it's so loud. Kit Kat, meow meow. Rat Cat, go. Well, nice job. Why did Sheik call his opponent Rat Cat? Likely because he was tower rushed or anything before. So, Foot is preparing the laboratory. No, Foot is. What is the Footman doing? What is the Acolyte doing here? Oh, Footman is preparing the laboratory for creeping. It's just that Inspired is taking his time because he perfectly knows that Sheik is playing Creep Lord, that Sheik will creep his expansion first, and usually that's a mistake by what Sheik is doing, because it's so greedy to take an impact. You will not have enough experience to creep properly, so in the end, I mean to get to level 2, so in the end you'll be left with an impale against human army. You will not be able to cancel his X if human decides to go for an X, and it's exactly what he's doing. And human will be able to have to relatively successfully. Yeah, you'll be at 1.9, and you will not have the abilities for the big level. It's not such a big problem because he's going towards green spot. He's completely fine with level 2, but if he decides to go for a human suspension, he'll be in a lot of trouble.
A player's forces are under attack.
It was an attempt to surround an Archmage, not very lucky attempt, but it's fine. He decided to give up on his expansion, he decided to not put it down, and in the end I believe it was...
a town is under siege.
It was a fine decision, I can say that it was a good decision, he dies, but he had the levels, he's console expert, and he's ahead. He's ahead, he got his tier 2 going, despite likely doesn't have tier 2 being made in reserves right now. What else? Can we say about this game? We can't say shit because first I am alone here, and second because nothing that impressive happens. Sheik did build his
Town is under siege.
in his main base. He will not likely lose acolytes just to footies because acolytes heal so quickly and he controls them. They'll survive, but at the same time he will lose his expansion game. Yes, this triple will cancel the expansion, one of them may die. Oh, that was a bit quick from Sheik. I like the expansion to get wrecked a little bit more. Would give him an opportunity to kill at least one footman. Now he is in trouble. He's in a lot of trouble. He didn't start his tier 2. Human will have his rifle casters. It may be rifle casters, it may be ball breakers and casters. I mean, full casters. Anyway, is he... yes, he's going for rifles quite likely. I mean, it's also completely possible that he will go tier 3, but right now, looking at Blacksmith, I doubt it. Oh, maybe he wants to go tanks with Workshop. It will also do, because for as long as Undead doesn't have his tier 3, for as long as Undead doesn't have a good answer to tanks, he will suffer from tanks. But no, it's normal rifle casters, and Inspired should just kill Sheik. Without any doubt, he should just kill him. When he'll be at 70 against Sheik, who will have all the ghouls at this moment. Mountain King is getting out, maybe Black first would be a good decision. Sheik is trying to find his levels. He is fighting level 3, that's good. He finds a large healing potion, which is also quite nice. Splash is wasting time a little bit, not really a little bit, he's wasting time in quite a grand manner. The manure is something completely different. No, here this one is correct, he's really wasting his time. One ghoul will die, two ghouls should die. That would be an fail, that would be a surround. So Archmage doesn't give a shit. He's just killed. Come on, it would be a good idea to use your TP scroll here. Not just kill additional ghoul, use your TP out, get a little bit more experience because you're getting so close to level 4. And at level 4 you'll get your aura level 2 and that's amazing. Sheik buys what? Scroll and invul potion. That's very questionable right now because I mean, maybe he's not even at half of his then it's not really questionable, then it's fine. Kill this footman, please. We will not need this footman in this game any longer. So by killing it, you're doing it great. By killing it yourself, you're doing it great, whatever the word is. Because if you kill your footies yourself, another can kill them, raise the vehicles from them. I mean, he cannot, he's just a bunch of a lot of footies will die here. A few footies may die, one of the rifles may die. Inspired is running roughly 75. That's a lot, like a lot of battles on top of that. For some reason, Inspired decided to go Dash, which is questionable. Very questionable, but okay. Yeah, it's 5 ghouls that died, 6 ghouls that died. Sheik is buying his own Zeppelin and evacuating, but it was certainly an inspired fight. He got level 2.5 mounting he got out of it, he got level 4.5 Archmage. Mounting him is very ready to get to level 3. Please, Birdman, on get this creep down. As it goes down, it's not worth it. It's absolutely not worth it, and in the end, Sheik decides to attack with peasants, to summon Archmage back with TP stuff when he'll be needed. Oh, he can just run, he can put no, mounting, he can put. Okay. That's an interesting position for Inspired Towers. I mean, that's not that unusual to see towers on a high ground, but I'm mostly used to seeing them
Player's forces are
on
under attack.
the map that are not like hunters. And flipping the laboratory while you're making towers is also quite an interesting decision. But right now, Creep Lord already doesn't have enough mana to do anything, and he will have even less on this tower gets up, and Death Knight will luckily get out. Not result of that. I have great doubts about his future. No, he was able to evade this round.
Player's forces are under attack.
Ghouls are trying to cancel this workshop, but the tower should be up already. 3 ghouls will go down, just 3. Because Sheik got certain troubles controlling his units. Kid tower is up and ready. Shooting at the barracks. Nobody, of course, cares about it shooting at the barracks. Once it starts shooting at enemy heroes, it's a different story. And now he needs to make more towers. Right, freaking here. Well, Sheik just got ghouls, Sheik just had his tier 3 ready, but what can you do when you've got no creeps? You can remake creeps at your expansion, which he's doing already, I believe. And if he doesn't, then I've got a few questions. Killing the acolytes, repairing, got to get some shit of experience out of this. I mean, he will eventually. Towers are upgraded. Tower 1 Nerugan tower, not that terrible. Stuff negation was used, but right now she doesn't have enough money for really negation stuff. Staves and his Death Knight.
Player's forces are under attack.
So that was an interesting item drop. Give an item to your Death Knight like that. Yeah, good. Main and come back to Archmage. He should have at least one elemental, he got level 5, more elementals. Creeplord got absolutely no mana whatsoever. He needs to buy a mana potion, he will buy scrolls, will buy everything, will make more towers. Any more creeps? Really? No, he's getting upgraded, but it's not the best position for it.
A town is under siege. A player's forces
Meanwhile,
are under
Sheik is
attack.
defending, Sheik is trying to attack humans' main, but I mean, just a few more hours to do for the human. Yes, human doesn't have unlimited resources, he doesn't have an expansion, but it's still completely possible. Yes, human is making guard tower, which will be cancelled. A lot of tools will die in the process. Yeah, it's a full-scale attack on human base, and now he needs to defend. He actually does need to defend, he does need to spend his TP, gain a lot of tools died in these 3 towers.
Player's forces are under attack.
Finally, Elemental was dispelled. I don't know what Spirit is doing. Oh, he got himself a more predicament. I believe that he trades better. He does better. Rules are complete beasts and we're talking about destroying the buildings. He hopes that he'll cancel the gold mine and get away.
A player's forces are under attack.
Reasonable. Yeah, cancel the gold mine, and now we got a better army, and that was a very questionable TP by Sheik. And where's the cannon tower in the mix? I mean, I didn't expect to see a cannon tower here, because cannon tower, of course, is extremely powerful against tools.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are
Not
under
because
attack.
damage time is great, just because it deals a ton of damage to tools, because tools are so fragile. And now tools attack again. Even more peasants will die. I think all peasants will die. Fish is getting back. No, Wool is getting back. So that was a questionable decision. You need only Archmage, you need TP stuff, and all these ghouls will be able to evacuate. Human
A player's
either needs
forces are
more
under
towers,
attack.
so he needs to finally give TP stuff
A
to
town is
Mountain
under
King,
siege.
because right now Mountain King will be able to defend against such random ghouls better, with more effectiveness than just humans are. Will this destroyer just die here? No, I don't believe so, but at the same time, Death Knight is out of coils. Sheik lost his main building, which is
A town is
almost
under
a
siege.
death sentence. He lost the destroyer. And now what Inspired needs to do is to destroy his slaughterhouse. Destroy the slaughterhouse, please. Don't run away, destroy the slaughterhouse. That's the only problem you've got right now. Destroy the
Player's
slaughterhouse and
forces are
you're
under
golden.
attack.
Death Knight is suffering, and should suffer in this situation, should suffer a lot, because Mountain King is level 4, and he'll just run after Death Knight and try to grab Death Knight at every possible moment.
A town is under siege.
Killing anything else, throwing bolts at each is complete waste. Just kill Death Knight. He's trying to catch his vis-a-vis. Oh no, he was able to separate the leech. I mean, it's still better to throw bolts at Death Knight,
Forces are under
but
attack.
killing leech is fine. Here in this moment. Yeah, and Sheik is just producing more and more statues from this slaughterhouse. That's generally his last hope. To get maybe 4, maybe 5 destroyers and then try to do something with them and tools with frenzy. And right now Inspired doesn't have tier 3, right now Inspired doesn't have any armor upgrades. And that's a goblin terrorist who is really a sapper, but we all know what this was about. Um,
A
and
player's
this
forces are
was,
under
I
attack.
believe, not a cancellation, but a distraction of a gold mine. Sheik a bit slow, he was not likely the item in time, but it's fine, it doesn't in time. Heroes, this is certainly not the item he would like to have here. Archmage is 5.6, the moment Archmage will have mass DP, he'll be
A player's forces are under
absolutely unstoppable. And it's really hard to harass against a player
Town
who
is
uses
under
mass DP
siege.
correctly. But right now he for some reason is trying to creep Mountain King to level 5 because yes, it sort of secure him the victory, but at the same time, what's the point? You can just go and which is trying to be obnoxious. Destroyers are healing up, Sheik actually destroyers, and that's yes, not being destroyed. Now Lush Healing Potion is used to
Player's
wasted
forces are
on this
under
death
town
match.
is under siege.
It will be completely possible to not fight, to not get all these balls in the mind. But quite now mounting people now start doing damage. Right now the guy was put back. He was put back. Huh? Oh no, he just used large healing potion. He didn't die. Yeah. Oh, people's
A player's forces are
damage.
under attack.
It is preventable. Just a single arcane tower across. You can always get two. Destroyer gets up, it flies away, and it's a good moment to finally destroy this slot. Not an expansion, let's say, itself, just a slaughterhouse. Yes, good taken choice. But at the same time, Sheik should already have the slaughterhouse
Player's forces
built
are
in
under
his
attack.
expansion. Just, I mean, exactly in this case. No? No,
town
he's
is under
taking his
siege.
necropolis. He's only right now taking his necropolis to do. He lost the slaughterhouse and he likely lost game. I'd be very, very surprised if he won. All these footies who overstayed their welcome outlived their usefulness like 3 times. Because they should be dead at minute 10. They all should be dead at about minute 10. So, no, they're just alive, fine, and well and running. No, 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 they all should go down. Give me a second. I'll tune my sound a little bit. Minus 1.2 decibels. That's a little bit better. Because I've noticed I do not go into the yellow zone. Yeah, the brilliant yellow zone. And moving just my micro would make you hear my
A player's forces are under attack.
hear my breaths, if you do not already. Sheik is getting some experience. This crit lord should be level 4. This is the bravest footman ever. Death Knight, yeah, he finally decides to waste on this. Death Knight is level 3, which is fine. Always like casters of MPG on the map. They are at
A town is under siege.
equal limits right now, which is strange, but of course Inspired
A
got
player's
way
forces are
better
under
heroes,
attack.
way more powerful heroes, and this This elemental was just wasted, but it's a terrible decision, but right now the best idea he could make would be up his own expo. He got enough lumber, he absolutely doesn't have enough gold because he either
The town is under
wasted
siege.
his shredder or he never hired a shredder. And 5 destroyers are... 5 destroyers are not that dangerous yet if you want to make an expansion.
A player's forces are under attack.
And an additional necropolis because Sheik also got certain troubles with lumber. Now that he's sticking out, saving destroyers,
The town is under
get out
siege.
of trouble. Another peasant dies. I just hope he will not get to 6 white peasants alone. That would be a disaster.
A player's forces are
Now
under
that's
attack.
stripping large granite golem, but it will take quite a while because his main damaging unit destroyers. And with destroyers you will not do a lot of damage to stone. He lost everything on his main base, he doesn't care about his main base any longer. And Inspired is still searching for his opponent, while he should have been building his expo. He's collecting lumber for it. Finally, Sheik got himself a pipe of insight. And now I'm more or less rooting for Sheik already because
Player's forces are
Inspired
under
is so
attack.
slow in decision. So indecisive. He's doing what should not be done, which is to be done. I mean, bolting a leech and then killing a leech is always a good idea. All destroyers went down to gyrocopters. Now gyrocopters are being backed by towers, but it doesn't matter already because they did what they had to do. This coil will be used to save Crit Lord, this fail didn't do a lot. And now the only unit who should absolutely not be shooting at heroes is the Mortar team, which is shooting at heroes. Finally we were able to understand that towers are a bit more vulnerable to your attacks. Gravity goes down just because the tree is ready on that space, but it doesn't really matter because Death Knight goes down, level 6, Mountain King, Avatar possible, oh no, this one, Bash level 3, it's 45% Bash, it's quite powerful. Leash Resurrected, Leash down, 2 seconds afterwards. And finally Undead got no gold for repairs and he goes down. Hello, I can talk right now. I'm Nitin. It's so beautiful. Yeah, you've got yourself a Nitin kit. A nice and beautiful Nitin kit. And my tarot cards still are not at my house. Oh, I likely shouldn't show my Ozone page. I'm capturing the screen. Gathering the screen, yes. I'm capturing the screen so you see everything. Okay. TH against VietnamGosu. I don't know who VietnamGosu is. Hello, Robert, hello. No, I'm using fingers and a pair of little branches. Oh, that's quite a primitive knitting. The next thing you'll tell me is that you're sitting on a tree and you're knitting from animal sinew or something like that. So, who is it? TH against VietnamGosu. VietnamGosu is, of course, from Vietnam, so his name Vietnam. Yeah, it's not Vietnam really, even in English. It's Vietnam. So his name should be Angry Acolyte, and TH's name should be FGG. Okay. I've got a game sound is too loud. Okay. Finally, I've got some feedback about the game sound. TH. Thank you, Robert. You're my best and my only um, audience. VietnamGosu. When was this game played? Oh, also at Ninth, yes, 9th of October. 9 de octubre. Me and Mr. Streamer. We're the same person. We are the same person as we already know. So it would look a little bit strange, such relation. Such relationship, I mean. Okay, and I also should rename my stream on Twitch. Sheik against Inspired. TH000 against VietnamGosu. Fine. I have absolutely no idea how loud my game is because there is simply no place for me to listen to the game. I can listen to my own voice, yes, that's completely possible, but listening to the game, hell no. Okay, Northern Isles, Night Elf against an Undead. Undead got a huge advantage here because the map is so big, it's Northern Isles, you don't get free level 3 as a Night Elf, but for some reason TH... Where is TH running? Is he trying to play random hero? Yes, he certainly is. That will be interesting. It's Dark Ranger. Dark Ranger is always a good answer to really anything right now, because after her life drain was buffed, there is at least 2 possible builds for her. So, Dark Ranger is a Night Elf, TH is an old, very creative player, very good player. His usual race is human, but he is playing random right now because he is not really a pro player any longer. He doesn't try to be a pro player, he's just trying to have fun. And meanwhile, he's outplaying quite a few pro players on this scene, so I like this kind of fun. So, the Life Ranger, yes. Dark Ranger will life drain ghouls to death, and it will happen absolutely. You can't deal a lot of damage even with 5 ghouls with ghouls around to Dark Ranger. And VietnamGosu decides to not even try to establish an expansion, at least not try to establish an expansion early on. Yes, he can cancel life drain with an impale, another ghoul goes down. Is this an official map or community made? These maps are official. These are not some random players, these are more or less professional players. Yes, VietnamGosu is certainly a level 2, level 3 professional player, not, I mean tier 2, tier 3, not a top tier player, but still, he gets paid sometimes, at least. He likely have some sponsorships. And Northern Isles is a relatively new map, but it's still a completely official map. Playing Creep Lord against Dark Ranger is a terrible idea if you don't try to make an expansion. The main reason to play a Creep Lord is to build an expo, but right now how old are the players? In the 50s? I believe in the late 30s, like me, I don't know, maybe TH is 41 or so, and other players, there are quite a few young players, especially on the lower divisions. And by young, I mean 20, 25. How many of them are still alive? I don't know about. Oh, I know about at least one death from cancer, but that's all. This game is not that old, it's just 20 years or so old. It's not that terrible. Maybe even 19 years old. Finally, it's an expansion, but it's such a late expansion. TH is almost level 3, and when TH will be level 3 with his Dark Arrow, with minions level 2, he'll be able to storm this
A player's
expansion.
forces are under attack.
And then the expansion will be no more. Because it's really not much an undead can do against a horde of level 2 skeletons. They are all of legal years old. Yeah, you need to be of legal years old to play Warcraft 3. Yes, absolutely, because of how sexy archers and huntresses and raids scream.
Player's forces are under
And raids even get boobs. And we'll likely see dreads in this game later. I mean, they all get boobs, dreads only get visible ones. Relatively visible. A lot more skeletons from TH. TH is trying to be obnoxious, but what he really wants is to collect a few level 2 skeletons. And he gets Tinker. And Tinker with the factory will just destroy everything here. Yes, he's only level 1, but for as long as factory is up, for as long as factory is producing goblins, damn, it would be a terrible idea to fight against this factory. No, factory goes down, one ghoul goes down, a few archers are damaged, second ghoul goes down, maybe even third ghoul goes down. Ghoul is still alive, and that had to upgrade both his towers, and so he wasted what, 100, 200 gold, which is nice, which is always nice to see. It's 2 ghouls not being produced. Finally, and that is at level at tier 2, I believe Night Elf should be going towards tier 3. I don't see a single drive yet for some reason, but that's acceptable, that's fine. Heal the gargoyles, focus the gargoyles. Tinker is also quite nice because he can always retrain into the Rocket Barrage. And with the Rocket Barrage, you absolutely can fight against gargoyles. Yes, Panda is better, but Panda was also nerfed quite recently, so in the end, Tinker is not such a terrible idea.
town is under siege.
Although right now, of course, he doesn't have any rockets, he got factory, and factory can also be very situationally useful. And that will reduce a lot of gargoyles, but at the same time, if Night Elf will be able to establish his expansion, if Night Elf will be able to defend his expansion, and I don't see any reason why he should be able to, although he's making more and more hunts, and I doubt it's what will win him the game. Night Elf will be able to make quite a few hippogriffs. And hippogriffs with Tinker are better than gargoyles with Crypt Lord, because of course Impale doesn't attack air, and Dark Ranger attacks air, but not for much, of course. And Tinker with rockets deal a shit ton of damage to air units, and this 1 second stun matters, because against hippogriffs it's 2 dead gargoyles during this 1 second stun, maybe even more dead gargoyles. Right now Night Elf is trying to be aggressive, there is absolutely no point in attacking Crypt Lord. You should attack gargoyles. You should attack Death Knight, if not Crypt Lord. He decided to give up on this creep camp, but he is able to cancel the slaughterhouse at least for a while, and that's massive. That's a lot. Undead should absolutely rebuild Slaughterhouse right now on his expansion. If he doesn't, that would be a terrible mistake. Absolutely terrible. First Dryad is out. Of course, first Dryad will instantly die to Gargoyles, but there is not much you can do for as long as you don't have enough Dryads. Now two more coming. Ghouls are going down. Archers are going down as well, but you can do a lot about it. Now Gargoyles are getting wrecked. There's not so many, although of course TH also got his expo, so he's not that afraid to lose units. Another gargoyle goes down. It's 3 gargoyles and 2 ghouls, and TH was able to sacrifice a few archers for that. He doesn't need that many archers. Dryads are generally better. They are quicker, they live longer, they deal more damage. I mean, you can always add a few archers later if you see that there are only gargoyles and undead lux ghouls. But in general, that's not that right. Kill the shop. Kill the shop. Yes, the shop is down. A Vietnamese player will now benefit from his defender's advantage, and so the leech will be out. TH will have to evacuate, but I believe it's a dead creep during this time. Yeah, it's certainly be able to destroy the script. There is no way to save it. There is no reason to start fighting with it as well. Yes, at the same time, he will certainly not be able to deny the leech. The leech gets out, at least 2 hunts should die because of that. Yes, one hunt goes down, second hunt goes down. All the undead skeletons are getting destroyed. Our altar will still go down, it should be rebuilt, so it is more or less worth 1 huntress. But that's all. So 1 huntress, loss in the end. Death Ranger is level 4. It's a life drain level 2. It should be life drain level 2. Maybe he'll go for silence level 1. That's also perfectly possible. He went for attack and defense on archers and huntresses, and now he should regret it a little bit. But that's fine. I would like to see creatures attack for dryads, because he's now playing against gargoyles, against mass gargoyles. And I would like to see Ancient of Winds for hip rates. Hippos are good. Not hippies, but hippos. I am playing Vermintide too, by the way. Oh. Vermintide. I've heard quite a few things about the Vermintide, and I've heard good things about Vermintide, but really I've never touched it by myself. Oh, by myself. Nope. Now the shop goes down. These 2 slaughterhouses were rebuilt, but 1 should go down at least. No, just focus Death Knight. That was a terrible position by another player. Oh no, TH was a bit late. He loses a few units here, but he's losing units to power, so he doesn't give any experience to an enemy. He just taking these losses like a champion. That was used to get rid of just because Nanda doesn't have destroyers yet. Some gargoyles are going down, some archers are going down, being focused, and he's out. That was terrible by Nanda, because of course when you focus an enemy's hero, you waste quite a long time focusing this hero, and in the end this hero remains alive as well. just TPs out, wasting 300 gold, but you've lost a few units, giving an experience to an enemy, and that's painful. The Dark Ranger is getting close to level 5, I believe. TH should try to creep a little bit to get her to actual level 5. And maybe retrain into Life Drain and Silence, maybe Black Arrow and Silence just for damage, not for skeletons, because skeletons will be dispelled, but just for 20 damage that Black Arrow level 3 provides. And that's quite a lot, especially if you got some defensive items. These bears, there is no real counter to these bears right now. Yes, they slowly die, but they also get stuffed away, saved, Tink. Oh god, he doesn't have a TP. Why do you attack without a TP, my friend? You should always have something like a TP scroll to save yourself from such engagements if you don't believe it to be a final engagement and he lost another bear. That's painful. That Demon Hunter is out, Hunter is coming, started to burn mana. And now TH is losing a lot. At the same time, Undead is losing a lot of HP on his units, but Undead will heal up back to maybe not the full. He forgot about his oh god, and TH forgot about his Demon Hunter. Or maybe he didn't give a shit about his Demon Hunter because it's just level 1. He'll remake it. He'll be fine. Robo Goblins of course do not give any experience, only the factory does. Has been remade, TH is creeping a large red spot because, of course, with Dark Ranger, with Life Drain, with Black Arrow, he can creep whatever awful big and scary spot on the map he sees. And that lost quite a lot of gargoyles, and that lost quite a lot of units. He didn't lose a single abomination, and abominations are very important to hold the line. And I'm still quite disappointed that TH didn't make anything like hippogriffs. He needs them, he needs an Ancient of Wind, maybe... it's not such a good idea to switch to Mountain Giants right now, because of course Undead got abominations, and abominations are not bad against Mountain Giants. They are not amazing because they do not deal all that much damage in general, but they are quite nice against Mountain Giants. Abominations are cannibalizing corpses. Finally he's making 2 Ancients of Wind. That was a bit late, my friend. What did he get out of... what did he really get out of the red camp? Loss plus 12? Do not tell me it's loss plus 12. And why are they not on Pro Ranger, Dark Ranger, on the Black Woman? She is not really black, she's dark. No, she is sort of blackish. Ring of Protection plus 5 goes to Demon Hunter likely. No, he gives it to Tinker because he doesn't want to leave. He just wants to be there, to take some hits, to burn some mana, and then dying is completely acceptable outcome for him. And Tinker, on another hand, Tinker is a glorious hero that can live for quite a long time under pressure, especially with all these defensive items. Did he just sell this? Oh no, he gave it to Dark Ranger, okay. That's also acceptable. That was a good sapper. That was a decent sapper. Sapper charges. So both expos are going down, and being Undead got a little bit more out of his expo. No, it doesn't really matter, just destroy all the buildings on an Undead's expo. Oh, TH doesn't have a TP. He still didn't buy a TP. Got so much gold, but he is running on foot. He got 3 2 upgrades, and it only got tier 2 creature attack. TH should rebuild this Hunter's Hall if he wants more upgrades. Robo-goblins are dealing with what's remaining on an expansion. This Demon Hunter will die. Demon Hunter will die almost instantly. Tinker is being safe. Nobody gives the slightest crap about Demon Hunter. One bear goes down and team is out. But at the same time, TH already got an expansion. That was good thinking. He was ready to trade. Meanwhile, Undead doesn't. And TH is predicting that his enemy will go towards the last remaining large spot on the map. I mean, we've got 2 yellow ones, but doesn't really matter if they're up or not. Someone will creep this sooner or later. The Vietnamese player got 1 mid-wagon. Mid-wagon has been obnoxious. Riots are suffering quite a lot from what's going on.
The town is under
Mid-wagon is
siege.
just spreading poison and pain and grief and suffering. And TH decides to evacuate. That was not such a good decision, but okay. He's going for Druids of the Talon instead of Hippogriffs. That's acceptable.
The
Undead
player's
gets
forces are under attack.
large spot, gets a mask out of this large spot. TH gets gloves and Wand of Illusion. I mean, Wand of Illusion is not a bad item, it's just not such a good item at this stage in game when your enemy got destroyers. This expansion survived, it needs to be repaired. You need to repair your expansion in this situation, otherwise that would be a disaster. All the gargoyles, all the druids are poisoned. All the druids are suffering and
The town
Undead is
is under
preparing to fight, but against so many crows, you really have a hard time fighting with destroyers. Yes. Destroyers went in, destroyers went out. And crows are of course not that bad, even against... oh. Meanwhile... he just lost Tinker. With all the defensive bonuses Tinker had, he just went down almost in an instant, and that's an Undead for you. Crows should get out of their form, not around the statues, around the mid-wagon. Come on, my man. Oh, it's Undead killed this mid-wagon. Now Crows should raise again and kill this destroyer. Yeah. That's one thing many players do not understand, especially younger, less experienced players. Demon Hunter also dies. And that establishes his own expansion, and Undead is quite fine. But that's the current state of an Undead for you. But, I mean, Vietnamese player is not playing therapy, he's making right calls, making right decisions, mostly at least. You can, of course, coil Dark Ranger, it's impossible, Dark Ranger is already dead. And your coil doesn't work on dead heroes. And yes, dead inside. Now the destroyer goes down, which is nice. I believe Tinker should be remade quite soon. You of course can just buy Demon Hunter from the tavern if he wants to. Death Knight is suffering, but Death Knight will be fine. Meanwhile, I would prefer him to... oh no, killing Shredder is also quite a nice idea. Killing Shredder is also a good idea. Tinker is finally out. is back, Lich is level 4, Dark Ranger is suffering, but she'll be okay, she should die here. No, no, just drain someone to death. He'll be completely fine. At the same time, a lot of druids of the talent die.
The town is under siege.
Night Elf is suffering quite a good bit. These beetles should be dispelled, but okay. If you don't want to dispel, then that's fine. Dark Ranger is getting close to level 6. At the moment she'll be level 6. It'd be quite a big trouble for an undead. Mostly because at this moment Dark Ranger will start stealing his abominations. He is relying on abominations.
The town is under siege.
Night Elf remade his second expansion. Human Undead is not trying to remake his second expo, which is fine. Yeah, there's a Dryad, and this Dryad is trying to do damage. Slowly but inevitably. Just one Dryad doing
A player's forces are
the
under
best
attack.
work she could. The moment Demon Hunter will be out, it'll be a little bit easier for Night Elf, of course.
The town
Right
is
now,
under
let's switch to Fiends because he sees that Night Elf got a lot of Dryads. Yeah, 2. Night Elf got 60 limit, and it has 48, but mostly Wisps. The Crows are out, but I mean, Fiends do not have. Fiends do not have Flame yet. That's a bit problematic for an undead. Tinker is being saved. Fiends are dying. Ranger is suffering again, but she can do it for quite a long time. And still be completely fine. Destroyer is trying to survive, but Crows will find him. Goes down, and that's fine. Went down, but what else? Ranger. What really? Oh no, Dark Ranger is fine, everything's fine.
A player's forces are under attack.
We've got the bears, we've got Undead got almost no units left. All he got are heroes, but we know that an Undead doesn't need a lot more than just heroes. But in the end, he's also like in at least one expansion. His maid is down, so he has only one building and one. So he has only one gold mine that produces
The
anything.
town is under siege.
Oh, this Dryad is still doing her job. He is doing it. He'll finally achieve victory at some point in time. She'll be successful. Not now,
A
later,
player's forces are under attack.
but at some point in time. Okay, so this Dryad is fine, this Dryad this Dryad is now killing acolytes that are trying to attack whatever that are trying to repair the slaughterhouse. Oh,
A player's forces are under attack.
3 crows are out. Abomination is out. Yeah, that's the reason why slaughterhouse had to be repaired. 6.0 Dark Ranger means 6.0 Dark Ranger generally means that this abomination doesn't really exist. It's there, but it'll be gone in a jiffy. Just whoosh. Yeah, the black lady is screaming wololo. Will win his loyalty. Or she can steal a pint, or she can really steal whatever she wants. Taking a destroyer is a good idea.
Player's forces are under attack.
Yes, now you've got a destroyer. Now you can absolutely dispel this frost armor. You should dispel this frost armor, by the way. No? Okay. If you don't want to, that's also completely fine. Everything is attacking the Death Knight, but it will not be so easy in such a quick game. And of course, Charm also got very low cooldown, so in 10 seconds this abomination will also change side.
A town is under siege.
Boink. He was able to put an Ancient of War there instead of a Dryad. So right now he's... yeah, he got a little bit better unit to demolish the building. The Dryad suffered too much. The Dryad was trying to kill this slaughterhouse for the last, what, 5 minutes or so, 6 minutes, 10 minutes. Finally, it's over. This Death Knight should die. This abomination was stolen. Yes, this Death Knight has got no future. This Creep Lord will die. Yes, it's a stuffy unit, but in the end, one of the heroes will get out of their invulnerability state and go down. And that's it. Finally. That was quite a long game. I guess that's all for today. So I'll come back later, but not right now. Have